Hi. So, I wanted to do this video last week, but I had lots of overtime, basically. So this has just been sitting on my desk for the past week, waiting to be opened. So, I've been super excited. I pre-ordered this ages ago. It's my second limited edition Black Library book. It is Eidolon The Auric Hammer. So later this week we'll actually be building Eidolon The Auric Hammer, who's just over there, part assembled, along with some other bits and pieces. So I guess I just wanted to kind of show off, because like with the Lion Son of the Forest, these limited edition books tend to be very special. So I'd like to kind of show off just what this one is like and share it with you. As always, they are signed by the author, so I'm very curious to see what it's going to look like. And I guess by the time this video comes out, I'll also have the first chapters read through and start this as another read through book. I mean, as we can already see, just from the packaging alone, it's probably not that long a book compared to Renegade's Lord of Excess or The Lion Son of the Forest. So I guess we'll have a look. So this is number 357, I'm assuming, of the, I think it was 2,500 they made? Ooh, it's got a little Emperor's Children seal. How delightful. I'm just gonna tear it off like a band-aid. God, I love the artwork on this. I'm gonna try and paint this dinky little head like this. I have no idea how I'm gonna make it look like. Actually, no, I have a pretty good idea. I might need to figure out how to do the stitching and all that, though. That's gonna be in. Oh, it's got a lovely texture to it. I have passed through death. There is nothing left to fear. That's pretty cool. That sounds very bad. Look, oh my god, the silver edging on the pages. Lovely little marble pattern. So Mark Collins, signed by the author here. So yeah, this was number 357 of 2,500. I'm really excited I get to share this. It's a very small book. I gotta be honest. I read a couple of spoiler-free reviews of it, and a lot of them said that it's a bit short, and not only is it not as thick, the pages are actually smaller. That's a lot smaller than I was thinking it would be. Still, it's not the most expensive book Black Library have ever produced. It doesn't have any fancy art on the sides. I'm guessing that's what he gets for not being a Primarch. None of the fancy Primarch treatment. How many chapters? Acknowledgements at the back. Is that an epilogue? 20 chapters? That should be a nice little read. If I wasn't using it for content, if I wasn't going to do a book reading for YouTube, I'd probably get this through. And that's the standard art. I'm going to try and do Eidolon based on this when I paint him up, I think. I think that would be really cool. It's a really, this is the normal cover. It's really cool. What are all these tentacles in the background? I mean, I guess that's just Slaanesh stuff, isn't it? But yeah, this is my very first entry into the Horus Heresy series. I think it's a Horus Heresy character series book. Oh, that feels amazing. You can feel all the embossing and stuff. It's such a... I am impressed. And every time I get to see one of these books, I'm so impressed. There's not really much to really do. Is that like a blurb? Because I know on the back of the book there's sometimes a blurb. I can read through that, maybe. Or are we just going straight into, there's a Horus Heresy character series book. Siege of Terror. Siege of Terror is so much. There's like, what, like 50 books now? And there's Primarch series. The Horus Heresy. It is a time of legend. Mighty heroes battle for the right to rule the galaxy. The vast armies of the Emperor of Mankind conquer the stars in the Great Crusade. The myriad alien races are to be smashed by his elite warriors and wiped from the face of the galaxy. The dawn of a new age of supremacy for humanity beckons. Gleaming citadels of marble and gold celebrate the many victories of the Emperor. As system after system is brought back under his control. Triumphs are raised on a million worlds to record the epic deeds of his most powerful champions. First and foremost among these are the Primarchs, superhuman beings who have led the Space Marine legions in campaign after campaign. They are unstoppable and magnificent, the pinnacle of the Emperor's genetic experimentation, while the Space Marines themselves are the mightiest human warriors the galaxy has ever known, each capable of besting 100 normal men or more in combat. Many of the tales told of these legendary beings, from the halls of the Imperial Palace on Terra to the outermost reaches of Ultima Segmentum, their deeds are known to be shaping the very future of the galaxy. But can such souls remain free of doubt and corruption forever? Or will the temptation of greater power prove too much for even the most loyal sons of the Emperor? The seeds of heresy have already been sown. The start of the greatest war in the history of mankind is but a few years away. That's a really nice little blurb. That's a nice little blurb for that. We are all of us seekers after truth. Illumination comes only through unity, through the singular pursuit of absolute perfection. We carry it up from the dust of worlds once thought dead, Terra and Chemos. We raise them up to the stars. I say to you now, the galaxy deserves but one master, one path, and one purpose. When we have ensured that, when we have restored unity to what has been set asunder, only then will humanity inherit a perfect cosmos. Attributed to the Primarch Fulgrim, the liberation of Tetracala. And then I guess we have the Act. That's a cool book. I really like this. I don't know anything about Mark Collins. I think this is one of his... Yeah, I have no idea. I followed him on Twitter. He seems like a very cool guy. Or at least he's a nice guy. I don't know much about him. But he has nice posts. He seemed very hyped to finally have this out. It's a beautiful book, I have to say. Like, honestly. God, this lavender color. I think it matches this. I think it's Alien Purple from Vallejo. I quite like it. It's very soft. Goes really well against the dark purple and the silver. But I like this. I hope this will be a good read. I hope you'll enjoy the read when we get through to it. But yeah, first chapter should be out by now. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Mwah.